Hi everyone, my name is Ramneet Behniwal and I am a MSW student at University of Toronto. I'm currently doing my practicum with For a Safer Space. And today we are going to learn two skills related to narrative therapy. To get started, there we go. So what to expect. We are going to talk about what narrative therapy is, as well as do a skill demonstration of the skills that I am about to talk about. So what is narrative therapy? It was developed by David Epstein and Michael White, and essentially what it is a style of therapy, psychotherapy, to help people become an expert in their own lives. It's founded on the idea that people have many interacting narratives that go into making up who they are, and the issues that they bring to therapy are not restricted within the clients themselves. And this type of therapy really focuses on restoring a client's narrative by reconsidering, reappreciating the client's preferred lives and relationships. It's a type of psychotherapy that helps clients identify their values and the skills that are associated with them. So the person or individual is considered to be different from the problem itself. It provides the client with knowledge of their ability to live these values so they can effectively confront current and future problems. And it can be helpful for individuals dealing with issues such as depression or sadness, bipolar disorder, anxiety, substance abuse, problems in school, PTSD, anger, or explosive outbursts. And here are some narrative therapy principles that are listed on the slide as well. So it can deconstruct societal norms. It helps have a positive impact on relationships. And the opposite of the problem is preferred in this therapy approach. So I will talk a little bit about skill number one related to this type of therapy, which is telling one story. And what it is it helps your client find their voice and tell their story in their own words. So, talking about exactly what happened, but being able to really reflect on it from their own lens. Storytelling is how we make meaning and find purpose in our own experience. And this technique is also called reauthorizing or restorying. So, on the example on the right here, it says, My story is about, so you place two adjectives there and one noun. So, if I want to talk about, my day, for example, and how I had a crappy day with my dog. So I can say my story is about my annoying, irritating dog. That would be my two adjectives and my noun. So I would start off at the bottom and start by talking about what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, what happened in the end. Um, what did I want? What was my favorite part? What was the detail of when it happened, detail of where it happened, detail of who? Um, there's a question there that says so, which is really interesting because that's where the reflection is happening, and that's you can choose to make this flower any way you want. So if you want, you can put the so in the middle part of the flower rather than as being a petal. And the soul gets you to really reflect on, why is this important, right? Why are we talking about this story right now? And yeah, so this is a great skill for you to really be able to, if you are a psychotherapist, you can continue to do this with other clients. If you are a person wanting to use this for yourself, and let's say you don't have somebody to vent to in that moment, it's a great way for you to reflect on your day, reflect on the negative things that happened or the negative story of your life, and really get to understand it from your own perspective and your own lens by writing it out. Sometimes it could even be helpful to read it out loud as well. Skill number two related to narrative therapy is externalization. So, the general idea of this technique is that it's easier to change a behavior you do rather than to change a core personality characteristics, sorry. So for example, if you are quick to get angry about something, or you consider yourself an angry person, then you must change something about yourself to address that problem. And what it does, it leads your client to view their problems or behavior as external instead of being an unchangeable part of themselves. So again, going back to the beginning, the problem is different than the person. It's not a part of who they are. And using this technique can really have a huge impact on self-identity and confidence. So if we take a look at the left piece here, it's it talks about a trait. So you can apply this to yourself. So for example, your trait can be, um, you're very condescending, for example. And on the left side of that, you would write, what are some actions to prove that? And then you can also say, what are some words that have been used to say that that trait is applied? And you can do this for three different traits to understand your problem better, or you can apply this to somebody who maybe is providing that problem to you. So if somebody in your day has upset you and that was a problem today, you can, write down three traits that you noticed about them. And this outline here will really get you to understand their traits better and understand that the problem is not within that person. You know what I mean? So yeah, this was a two skills related to narrative therapy, and I'm very thankful for everybody who came and listened and attended. And um, I will be back next week to present a different skill. Thank you. Have a great day.